TPGY has gone back to $10 per share, and yes, I bought the dip. I believe I actually have gone insane. I have gone completely mad by buying the dip, but that is the question we are going to be answering in this video. Why did I buy the dip at this exact moment in time? My name is Wiebe from Nesami, and it is my mission to make sure that everyone knows how to lead a financially healthy life by, for example, investing in stocks and crypto, and stocks like TPGY, which is the topic we are going to be discussing today. You can check out my website over here, Nesami.com. You can find a lot of free stuff over here, some free ebooks, some free resources. You can find a beautiful calculator, a program on technical analysis, all kinds of stuff that you can be using. So let's talk about TPGY, because that, of course, is the thing that you want to know more about. First of all, I'm going to congratulate TPGY and EVbox because they have reached their 1-year anniversary, which is something not a lot of SPACs can actually say. But yes, on December 10th of 2020, so almost exactly 1 year ago, we had the signing date of the agreement between these two companies, TPGY and EVbox. But unfortunately, of course, as you might know, we still do not have a merger between these two companies just yet. So we do have an important date coming up pretty soon, which is going to be December 31st of this year, 2021. That, of course, is the new outside date, the new deadline for this merger between EVbox and TPGY. So I believe we are going to have some definite news by that date. Now, the definite news might not be very good, but it could be very good. What can actually happen? Well, first of all, we could see a merger approval, which of course would be freaking awesome, and I would be very happy with that. We can also see a merger termination, so that basically means that we are not going to see any merger between TPGY and EVbox, or we could see another extension. We already have multiple extensions, like 3 extensions already, but yes, it is quite likely actually that we are going to see another extension on top of the extensions we have already been seeing. So, is it clear which way we are going to go? Are we going to get an approval? Are we going to get a termination? Are we going to get an extension? No one knows actually at this moment in time. Probably only the people at TPGY and EVbox know what is going on exactly at this moment. But yes, of course, I'm hoping for approval. I think we're going to get extension. But let's not think about even the termination for now. Okay, so what has happened apart from that? Well, we had some insider selling, which basically means that a large owner, with a lot of TPGY shares, has sold a bunch of their shares. They sold more than 1 million shares at about $10.42. So that is more than $10.6 million worth of TPGY, which of course is usually not good news. But on the other hand, I do have to say that this company also bought quite a lot of shares before the previous extension of the deadline. So we just don't really know anything. We just don't really know if these people had actually inside information or not. Likely it is not the case that they did have extension or they did have insider information. So what did I do? Well, yes, I did buy the dip. I added 30% to my position at $10.14 per share. Because why did I do that? Well, first of all, I'm trying to see it right now as a cash position. Why do I see it as a cash position? Well, right now we are at $10.14, which is very close to the so-called net asset value of $10 per share. What does the net asset value mean for SPACs? Well, it basically means that there is a threshold of $10 per share. You can always redeem your shares. You can always, basically trade in your shares for an amount of $10 per share. You can also do that if you use, for example, a platform like DEGIRO, which is a Dutch platform. By the way, if you haven't got a DEGIRO account, definitely make sure to use the link in the description below. But yes, you can actually make sure that you can trade in your shares at DEGIRO, and that is going to make you hopefully a very happy camper. So the thing is, we are very close to that $10 per share threshold. I believe the risk currently is very low because the maximum we can go down to is $10 per share. If it goes below, you can simply go to DEGIRO or your own broker, and you can actually say, well, I want to turn in my shares for $10 per share. So if we're going to get a termination of the merger, that would suck, but I would be able to trade it in for cash. So that's good. If we get an approval of the merger, I would be a very happy camper. And if we get an extension, I could, of course, still consider it as a cash position. I could still keep it in cash over there. And I can also take out the money from TPGY and I can put it into other stocks. So that is basically the reason for which I have been adding more shares to my TPGY position. If I have gone crazy, let me know in the comments, then I will hopefully make a better decision in the future. But yes, again, let me know if I'm completely insane or whatever. And also let me know what you are currently doing. Have you been buying the dip? Are you dollar cost averaging to the downside? Or are you just waiting and seeing what is going to happen on December 31st? Let me know in the comments. With that being said, I would like to thank you a lot for your time, and hopefully until the next one. Bye-bye.